On your last game, that's your partner till you swing it. All you wanna do is talk, talk. Pull up this, you rock that. Banging my chest and my head on the block. Feeling like Walker Block of Fame. I put the opposition out the game. I'm out of pocket, but I rock in the game. On your last game, that's your partner till you swing it. All you wanna do is talk, talk. Pull up this, you rock that. Banging my chest and my head on the block. Feeling like Walker Block of Fame. I put the opposition out the game. I'm out of pocket, but I
Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What you doing, bro? Fall up. Okay.
Dozes past him. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. And now Mayfield on the move there. As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Landry, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield down. Now Mayfield lost the football. That's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you get defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey trying to escape, but he cannot. They get him in the end zone, and that's a safety. Well, we thought these 2 defenses that might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Johnson to return it. Then, his first carry loses the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the
This shit crazy as hell, man. This don't make no fucking sense. Shit horrible, man.
I think you got a chance to turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown.
No, just because you got a safety, they had to give me something back.
Right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit, or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Browns drive about to get started, and a chance here to make this a 2-score swing, maybe even take the lead.
And it wasn't that long ago in this game. They looked like they were a little bit out of it, didn't they? But how about the safety? Get the ball back. Now a chance to take the lead. They are roaring on offense.
Yeah, you just kind of feel it. Fresh juice on their side.
Definitely.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Mayfield looks to throw. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6. For a Panther touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still have the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Now Joey Sly for the point after. It is good. That gives us a scoreline you don't see too often. It's 13-2 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll go to work with a little momentum following the free kick. 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, Mayfield. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns first down. Mayfield to throw it. They set up the screen to Chubb. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second and 14. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action. Mayfield. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Here's Jackson. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. And the lead is down to 4.
Makes the score Panthers 13, Browns 9. Cody Parkey,
so they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw is Walker. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Broke a tackle, but not much room there. Just up past the 25, no further. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold it for just a short gain.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 42. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. First down, Walker. got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Now Walker. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's got this down to the 35. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play fake. Mayfield. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Anthony Schwartz, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Mayfield off the play fake. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Each team making their final preparations for this second half. We're about ready too, as we'll send you back up to Charlotte and rejoin Brandon and Charles at Bank of America Stadium.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. Play action now. Walker. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Arnold. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the 17, Walker finds the open target, Arnold. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. Fourth down now.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down. Now Walker. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started.
And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do.
Odell Beckham Jr. past the 20.
Ain't doing nothing.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Well, normally the first thing most fans think of with Odell Beckham are the one-handed catches, right? But he's also pretty darn good, Charles, with the ball already in his hands.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
Parkey with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead.
Browns 16, Panthers 13.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. The Panthers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is third down and 12.
Three down. Mike 4. Hey, man, watch the booth.
And working out of the gun here, Walker.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
Mayfield on 1st down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Mayfield on play action.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
And all the way down to the 5.
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is
feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Hassan Reddick in there to drop him for a loss on the play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Now Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Here's Mayfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A.J. Boye with a pick. Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
That's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit
Well, this series could very well determine our outcome. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Trying to get it to Landry there. That'll bring up second down.
4 yards.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They go with Chubb on second down, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 85 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Mayfield to throw. Pass caught by Hooper, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Here's Baker. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now Mayfield. Again, he's got that man Landry. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow, wow. I know it's a never say never situation.
Boy, good ass game, bro. Good game.
A score that puts him in.
No, I ain't saying I was saying it's a good game in general.
Your kick team, don't you say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager.
Yeah. This shit is tense, man.
You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Parkey adds the extra point, so it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now.
Oh, yeah.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
You get all your timeouts, though. It's a good thing.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Practice this all the time,
They bounce it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practice. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And they will finally get him, but not until they
Hey, good game. Hey, I got to ask you, man. I got to ask you.
You knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their
Hey, you ain't doing my toes, though, boy. I ain't going to lie to you.
The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Panthers going to use the second.
I ain't even good at man for real, bro. I'm decent. I ain't even good for real.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 10 yards is the
See, Chubbs, I'm serious, boy.
just about put a bow on this one. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. It's first.
I like games like this, though.
Touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll give it to Chubb.
Damn.
After just a short pickup. Only a yard on the pickup.
There wasn't no touchdown?
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it.
Good game.
The game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers